Let's talk about Elon Musk, not the billionaire, but the guy on the brink of total failure. In 2008, SpaceX had 3 failed rocket launches. Tesla was bleeding money. He was almost out of cash. The media laughed. Experts called him a fraud. He had to choose, save one company or let both die. Most people would have waited for a better time. Musk didn't. The perfect moment is a myth. It doesn't exist. He split his last dollars between SpaceX and Tesla, betting on himself when everyone else bet against him. Waiting would have been a slower way to fail. Action was the only path forward. Even if it meant risking everything, he acted. Success isn't born from perfect plans, it's forged in relentless, messy action. People see the rockets landing now, but not the terror and humiliation that came before. Musk didn't wait for permission or for fear to disappear. He just did it. That's what separates the doers from the dreamers. The world rewards those who move, not those who wait. Every success story is built on imperfect, scary action. The perfect moment? It's just an excuse. If you want to win, you have to move before you're ready. Musk's story isn't about genius, it's about execution. He acted when it mattered most, and that's why he won. The real risk wasn't just Musk's money, it was his reputation, his sanity, his future. He could have retired after PayPal, but he chose the arena. He put his name on the line, facing public failure. The only person who needs to believe in your dream is you. When SpaceX's 4th rocket was on the pad, he was out of money. If it failed, it was over. No backup plan, no safety net, just make it work. That pressure would crush most people. They'd freeze, procrastinate, or wait for better conditions. Musk was scared too, but he acted anyway. He gave the order to launch. The 4th launch succeeded. NASA called. Everything changed. It wasn't a genius strategy, it was raw action. He out-executed the competition by being willing to risk it all. He chose action over analysis, movement over meetings. That's why he won. Breakthroughs come from conviction, not comfort. The world doesn't reward the safest bet, it rewards the boldest move. If you want to stand out, you have to bet on yourself, especially when no one else will. That's the difference between dreaming and doing. Be the one who pushes the button. What if Musk had listened to the doubters? What if he'd waited? We'd have lost more than a car company or a rocket business. We'd have lost a shift in what's possible. He forced entire industries to innovate. If he'd waited, we'd be years behind. The perfect time never comes. It's a fantasy that justifies inaction. The cost of inaction is always higher than the cost of a mistake. Mistakes teach you. Inaction robs you of time and fills you with regret. The world is full of people haunted by ideas they never pursued. They waited to feel ready, for permission, for fear to disappear, and waited their dreams into a grave. Every great invention started with someone who was scared and not ready. They acted anyway. The world is built by people who execute, not those who plan forever. What if the Wright brothers had waited? What if Steve Jobs had waited? They didn't. They built, they shipped. The world rewards finished products, not perfect plans. Don't let your ideas die in the graveyard of what-ifs. Start before you're ready. Enough about Elon, let's talk about you. You have an idea, a project, a business, but you're waiting. Waiting for more money, more experience, more time, the perfect plan. Here's the truth, the lights will never all be green. You have to start driving while some are still red. Action is all that matters, not thinking, not planning, not talking. What's the smallest step you can take right now? Do that. Do it messy. Do it imperfectly. Just do it. That small action is a vote for your future self. Momentum starts with a single push. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Waiting creates doubt. Doubt creates fear. Fear creates paralysis. Break the cycle with action. You don't need motivation to act. You need to act to get motivated. Every successful person started scared and unsure. The only difference is they took the first step. So, what are you waiting for? Post that content. Record that video. Send that message. Start messy. Fail forward, but start. Don't wait for a magic formula. There isn't one. The only way to win is to begin. Start now. I'll start tomorrow is the most dangerous lie. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. It never comes. It's always today. You're procrastinating on your own life, delaying your happiness and success. That voice telling you to wait isn't your friend, it's your jailer. The only way to silence it is with action. You don't need a 5-year plan, you need a 5-minute plan. What can you do in the next 5 minutes to move forward? Do that. Stop romanticizing the outcome. Fall in love with the process. Ideas are cheap, execution is rare. The world rewards the builders, not the dreamers. Will you be the person with a plan on a napkin or the one who built the restaurant? The choice is yours. The clock is ticking. Every second you wait is a second lost. Close this video. Go do something, not to Your future self is begging you.